Let me get...
Give me my fucking kid, bitch!
On November 18th, 2024, police were called to a scene involving a young mother after reports of erratic and disorderly behavior. What started as a routine response quickly escalated as officers attempted to make contact and determine what was really going on. Body and ring camera footage captures the moments leading up to the arrest.
See you in there, bitch, to open the goddamn door and give me my kid. Open the fucking door, bitch, and give me my kid. I know where you live. No, you had to sit there and ignore my texts and calls. Give me my kid. Give me my goddamn kid. Is my kid here, you scaredy ass bitch? Yes or no? That's all you gotta damn say, bitch. Is my kid here? Yes or no? Is my kid here? Is my kid here? Is my kid here? Don't make me throw a rock through your goddamn window, ho. Is my kid here? Is my kid here? Rhea? Is Rhea here? Yes or no, bitch? Is Rhea here? Is my kid here or not? You skinny ass bitch. Is my kid here or not? Give me my fucking kid, bitch! Fuck your shit up real quick, ho! Where the fuck? Where's my kid? Where is she in my car? Is she in your fucking house? Your scary ass fucking wife. Your scary ass fucking wife won't give me my goddamn kid. Give me my fucking kid.
I'm gonna get you your kid.
So go in there with your broken ass door handles. You're gonna have to go through your fucking garage or the back.
Why are you gonna?
You want me to throw a fucking? You want me to throw a goddamn rock through your window? Give me my
I
kid.
want you to throw a rock in my window. Yes.
You want me to?
Yes. Go.
Open the goddamn door then.
How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? Can I?
Stupid ass bitch. Concealing where my kid is at. You know I don't fuck with you.
Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
house. Get the fuck out of my house.
touch me.
I'm gonna get, bro. Get the.
I'll fuck you up.
As the situation continues to unfold, officers are dispatched to the scene. From here, we switch from the home's ring camera footage to police body camera video, showing what happened when officers arrived and made contact.
I'm Kayna London.
Deputy Dorsey.
Deputy Arvids.
Can you tell us what's going on?
So me and my boyfriend, we live in Tennessee. I was born and raised here in Palm Coast. I went to Old Kings, ITMS, Matanzas. I've been here my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met my kid's father. And he's been deployed since she was 2 weeks old, came back on her second birthday, and he doesn't get to see her. So we came on vacation down here and let him see her. He's had her for 2 days, already giving her to people that has not been discussed with me. He told me that there's going to be his mother watching her and his best friend Greg's mother, Miss Dawn, watching her. And I called this morning I texted him and I'm like, hey, is she up? How was she doing today? Where's she at today? And he ignored me. I have all these text messages to prove it. Ignored me for 2 hours. I'm texting again. Where is she? Hello? Where is my kid? I'm calling his mom. His mom's at work. I'm calling Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn's at work. I called his best friend. His best friend's at work. Any other option that I called, my best friend, she was at work too. Or busy, whatever the hell she was doing. She was not with anybody that I knew of. So I'm like, where the hell is my kid? He would not tell me who she was with. She's with a sitter. Okay, what's the sitter's name? Where does the sitter live? Who is this sitter? Not telling me anything like that. So I have to find out from a roundabout that my daughter is with this bitch that I haven't heard about in 4 years. I don't talk to her. Me and her left off on the wrong foot. Do not fuck with each other at all. She has me blocked on Snapchat and Instagram. When I tried to get through to her Snapchat and Instagram to be like, hey, what's your address? I need to come get my kid. I couldn't even get through to her. She has me blocked on everything. Says so much of how he knew that I do not get along with her. As well as her husband, Eddie Rivera, made sexual allegations when she was still in my stomach that his sons were going to gangbang my daughter. Another reason why I do not fuck with them. I do not let my child go with them at all. I've even kept my kid from birthday parties of them. And my kid's father knows that shit. So I'm about to leave tomorrow morning. I want to see my kid. She was going to stay down here with him for up until December 5th. But he's over here dropping her off and concealing where she is. I texted him since 10 o'clock this morning. It took till 12:30 of me blowing up his phone while he's at work to tell me where my kid is, and he still wouldn't tell me who she's with. I figure it out. I find her address, so I pull up to where my kid is at. I look in the door. She's shooing my kid into a room. I'm like, is my kid here? Is Rhea here? Knock, knock, knock. Is my child here? I'm looking in the window. I'm hearing my kid. And I'm like, is my daughter here? I see my kid walk out to come get me. She shoos her back in the room. So at that point, I'm kicking her fucking door. I'm going to kick the fucking door. Why are you kidnapping my kid? Why are you holding my kid hostage right now? She's trying to come to the door to get to me. And you're literally concealing my child from me. And her, Nicole, Eddie, and Tyrell, all three withheld information of where my child was at. I felt like my child was kidnapped at that goddamn point. I'm doing anything I can to get into that door. I couldn't get in, but as I'm kicking on the door, I kicked their door handle off. Her husband, she was at the house by herself with my daughter and her 2 sons. Her husband, Eddie Rivera, came up out of his car and walked up to the front, and I walked away from the door, and he was nose to nose with me, and I'm like, you better get my kid out of that fucking house.
He walked up to you, or you walked up to him?
He walked up to me, up nose to nose, because I walked away from the door, kind of met each other in the middle. He was nose to nose with me, and he's like, okay, Kana, I'll get her. And I'm like, you better get my fucking kid right now. You better get my goddamn kid. And you can't go through the front door because your door handle's broken off. You better go through the garage. He instantly gets pissed. She opens it up from the inside. And as soon as that door is opening, I'm going in there and I grab my kid, and I didn't even step a foot into the door. He has a Ring doorbell that I was ringing, so it should be capturing the freaking video evidence of it. I asked nicely and nicely and nicely at first for my child. And after 10 fucking times of asking where my child was and if my kid was in that room, she's holding my kid hostage. I did anything I could do to get in. I was trying to find something to bust through the door. There was nothing, so I used my foot.
So after the door opened, what happened?
I went in and I grabbed Rhea and I put her on my right. He already walked in between me and her at that point as I'm grabbing Rhea from her. And I put her on my right hip, and he's shoving me, and I shove him, and then he slams me out the door. My slide gets stuck in the door, and my arm gets pinched in the door, and I pull Rhea.
What's he saying to you?
I don't know. And so.
Don't know at all?
No, honestly, it was
okay.
So fast, I really don't know.
So then they slam the door and hit your arm, and then what happens?
Yeah. So he slams it. My slide's in there. I have my daughter in my hand. I leave the slide. I walk to the car, and I tell him, all right, go. Because we're not doing this shit. He has guns. He used to be in Sloth Gang, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Not doing that shootout. My friend Kurt was shot at the gas station at the show. His friend too. We know that shit be happening around here. I'm not gonna play with that. Yeah, I want to go get off this damn area, get out his neighborhood. So okay. Yeah, I left.
How'd you guys end up here?
Because it's literally right up there. And then when I told him to go, I thought this was Bird's Paradise to cut through back to the highway. But by the time he was coming up here and turned, he said there's a cop, and I'm like, okay, well then just pull over into the neighborhood, and we stopped here.
This is a driveway, not waiting for police or anything.
Yeah, just a safe area.
Okay. What Are you and the father, are you guys married?
Legally, yeah. We've been
Okay.
separated for 2 years though, and
Okay.
we're going through a divorce.
We
right
guys
now.
are like legally married?
Legally, yeah.
Okay. When you came down here,
But I have on like court documents that we're separated.
Yeah.
Through my EBT, through
yeah,
my
that
WIC.
part's fine. I'm just
So I
finding out
have
whether
proof
or not you guys
stating that we've
were
been
currently,
separated
either way, you
for
guys
over
at some
2
point
years.
were legally married.
Yes.
Okay. When you had the
With
kid.
Tyrell Schultz, yes.
Okay.
Yes. In California.
Delta 2 to 10 Ford.
So how'd you actually find out like where the kid was? Like how did that?
I was texting one of my friends the whole time. I'm like, I don't know where my kid's at. And I said, now she's with Nicole. She said, okay, I'll find her address. So she did her little FBI work that she does. She found her address and sent it to me. And I was already in the L section circling, looking for the house that I remember is theirs.
How'd you find out she's with Nicole?
After I called Tyrell after like the 15th time, he finally told me that she was with Nicole and sent me a picture of her playing, all happy, and still wouldn't send me the address and let me know where my kid was at.
Because when you originally said you were withheld the information of who your child was with and how to contact them.
Do you want me to
But-
show you all the
no.
texts?
I saw a text, but now you're telling me that he's the one that told you who she was with and
Yeah.
the contact number for her.
After
So it
he
wasn't-
withheld that information for over hours, yes.
Okay. We already
Yes.
established that every person you called was at work, right?
Every person that he said that would be watching my child was,
It
at,
was
work,
at work, including him.
including
So it
him.
would be reasonable that if he's busy at work doing construction, that he wouldn't be able to access his phone.
I
right
would
away.
think that it's reasonable that he would answer the mother of his child whenever he hasn't seen his child in like years. You know, whenever she's
When's
calling
the time you saw
about
his kid?
April
Of
this year, but it was for like a little bit. But before then,
so it wasn't years. It was months ago. He's last saw his kid.
yeah, but he hasn't been around her like that for years. He actually has never been around her like
Well,
that.
you just said he was deployed for 2 years, so I don't know unless
Yeah.
he would go to whatever countries and see
Yeah.
the kid. But since
What?
he's been back, you've seen the kid at least one other time, other than today.
Once. Yeah, once.
So it hasn't been years since you saw the kid. You saw her recently, and you
Yeah.
guys were in agreement that when you come down here, he's gonna have the kid until December 7th or 8th, and that he would find a way, either a round trip flight to bring her back to you or a
Yes.
driver.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct. But we also had an agreement that who was going to be watching my child would be discussed between us. Not my kid. When I'm here, he said he had no other option on where she could go. I'm here. I could have been an option. He did not communicate with me at all. He knows that I do not get along with this girl, number one. And number two, he knows that this man has made sexual allegations against my daughter.
How long have you guys known of that family?
For over 10 years.
Okay. So when you were gathering all this information that you believe that, in your words, that she was kidnapped and information was being withheld, why didn't you contact the police?
Oh, I told him I was going to, but where am I going to send the police to?
The address
I
is
didn't know-
located.
As soon as I got that address, I was already in the L section. And I pulled up to her house to get my child as civilly as possible. As
Okay.
civilly as possible. I knocked on the door. I asked if my child was there. As civilly as possible. As soon as I saw her keeping my kid hostage in a room, oh shit, I'm going ballistic.
Well,
I'm going ballistic. I don't
She
care.
ain't gotta keep her kid
Press
hostage,
charges on me,
hostage
whatever, and I'll charge them with kidnapping. 100%. And they're
There-
all accomplices.
There is no kidnapping right now because at
There
this time
is,
he has a
though.
legal right to the child just as much as you do. He also has a right to have a babysitter
She
for the
wasn't
child.
with him. She was with
So
Eddie
when
and
you're in
Nicole.
Tennessee, if you and your boyfriend are working and someone needs to watch the kid, do you have to call him and say, hey, is it okay if
Yeah.
Ray is with so-and-so? You call
I
him,
do.
You call him every single time. Hey,
Yeah,
she's staying here
I
tonight.
let him know all the time where she's at,
Every
what
single
she's
day?
doing, if he even cares to call.
So every day,
If
babysitter,
he goes
you-
months without checking up on her, I have to beg him for $100 every week for her food.
Okay.
Acting like father of the year and shit. That's crazy. He had the option to come from Bahrain to Florida for her birthday, for her first birthday. Didn't choose that. Chose other bitches instead. Like, that's crazy. Acting father of the year and
So
shit.
then when you found
Thought
out it
you guys
was Nicole, obviously
persuaded
you guys
on
don't like each
what?
other. Probably made you pretty upset when you found out she was with Nicole. Because you're not.
No,
not
I
good
was
friends with her.
upset. I was upset before I even knew it was Nicole. I was upset because he would not tell me who my child was with and where she was. All he
Okay.
said was a sitter, a sitter, a sitter. Even over the phone, he would not tell me. He said she's with a sitter.
Then once you got to the residence, why? I'm still not understanding why you didn't call law enforcement. If you believe that she
Because
was in the
I
residence.
mean, I
and-
feel like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to knock on a door and have my child given out to me.
I mean, you can
Without
knock. You can always knock on. I
involved.
can knock on any door in this community for any reason.
I mean, you
but
see in the text, he even said, "What are they gonna do? What are the cops gonna do?" I mean, like
you
I was
could've called us
already.
and found out, but instead you went to the house, you knocked on the door, and under 30 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, you then began an attempt to force entry into the residence.
It definitely wasn't before 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
We have the ring footage.
Right. The ring footage, I rang that way after I was sitting there knocking on the door. You only have the footage.
You knocked on it,
You
and
only
then
have the
you started
footage.
banging on it, and then you started banging on the door.
So
Yelling
you have footage of me walking up to the door.
Absolutely.
And it's been 20, 30 seconds.
And then you began yelling obscenities into the residence. Then you began attempting to bang on the door.
Okay,
and
so
kick
what's
the
your
door.
stance here? You're sitting over here like...
I'm just trying to help
I'm being
you,
so dead ass. A man with a balls trying to come at a woman who had her kid
I'm trying to help you
taken from
understand
her.
about why if I'm babysitting for a friend of mine,
Babysitting is different.
someone enters the residence and begins banging on the door, I would be in fear and not want any children, including someone I'm supposed to be taking care of, to come out of the residence because I don't know what the heck's going on and why someone's banging on my door like that.
Well, she can feel like that all she wants, but emotions are emotions. That's how she feels, whatever. But what she did was withhold my child from me after I came to that door.
Okay. And then once he arrived,
He upset me in the very beginning by literally not telling me where my child was for hours.
well, he was working, so he didn't reply.
It doesn't matter if he's working or not. He saw me calling. He saw me calling to deny my calls, saw my texts, and still after that, for a long period of time, he was withholding who my child was with because he knew that I did not want her with them. He knows that he's made sexual allegations to my daughter. I'm so confused.
Back on for your child.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you looking at.
Okay, let's look outside.
Is this one okay? Can you watch this one, please? I'm just confused. Like,
I'm trying to get all information and understand the steps he took and why, so we can make
Yeah.
a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
And then once he, so you said once he arrived, he walked up to you.
Yes.
But-
I walked away from the door and he walked up.
So you met in the
Like
middle.
that.
He
Yes.
didn't walk up to you. You walked away from the door. He was
Yeah,
walking
like
up to the
like
door,
I
and
said,
you met in the middle.
I
So
came away from the
you
door
saw
and
her
he
on
came up to
scene, and
me.
he went to go to his house, and you walked away from the door. You said he approached you, but if he's walking to his door and you approach him, and it looked to me like you got in his face. You were yelling at him, and then
He's one of the ones that would not tell me where my kid was
as
at.
he's telling you to calm down and to relax for a second, his presumably his wife opens the door, and then you were then seen rushing the door and
Yes.
entering the residence.
Yes. To grab my child that was at that door. There's nothing, no law, nobody's opinions, nobody's feelings that are going to get in between me and my child ever, what so be it. Take me to court, don't matter, I'll fight that shit. I don't care.
But what you
Charge me
what-
with destruction of property.
But what you
Don't
originally
care.
stated was that you opened the door and your daughter came out, so you walked up and grabbed her.
I
But you
didn't. I never said that my daughter came out of that door.
That she
I
came to
walked
you, that you
maybe
saw
a
her.
foot into the door, maybe not even a foot into the door,
But you didn't
and
walk.
grabbed my
You-
child,
you-
put her on my right hip,
you
and
rushed-
as he slammed me at the door, I came through my right side of the body
You
out.
rushed the door, causing it to swing open and cause damage to the interior of the house.
Maybe.
And on top of that,
Charge me for the house. I don't care.
all the while he's
I will
telling
charge her,
when I
him,
asked you what
and
he
his
said,
wife
so
for kidnapping.
every time I've asked you anything, you've been able to remember everything.
Yeah.
Except when I asked you, what did he say when you were in the house? And that is the only thing you can't remember. What he's saying to you is, get out of my house.
Okay.
Which means you didn't allow
I said, give me my kid.
And then he's saying, get out of my house.
I said, give me my kid.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I don't know.
You don't. Okay.
I do.
But you're not a mother. You don't understand that mother instinct.
Okay.
You have your wife in the house with you? Your kid's mother in the
Is there
house with
anything else you
you?
want to add to the statement about what occurred today?
Yeah, I would like to press charges against him for kidnapping. Him and his wife.
Well, there is no kidnapping.
Yes, there was. Holding my child hostage. I would like to press charges on it.
Okay. Well, a hostage is someone taken for ransom or in the connection of another felony. Your child wasn't taken for any felony offense or for ransom. They're being babysat by a family friend.
No, it's not just
father and-
babysitting. It's holding hostage against the mother's will. So I would like to press charges. Fine, go ahead, press charges on that then. Whatever you want to do. Let's get this shit in court though.
Okay.
Like,
nothing
really?
else, other than that, nothing else you want to add?
Huh?
Nothing else you want to add?
Yeah,
Like,
I would like to
anything that
press
occurred that you didn't
charges.
occur?
I would
Well,
like to press charges
Okay, for what?
for holding my child hostage.
Okay. This thing. Camera back from me.
Arresting me? You're arresting me.
Yeah, I'll explain everything.
For what? Are you dead ass?
You're at this time you're being placed under arrest for burglary with a battery ×2 and criminal mischief.
Yeah, that's crazy.
By the end of the encounter, the mother was taken into custody and later charged with burglary, criminal mischief, and child abuse without great bodily harm. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Guardian Bodycam for more real police footage. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on future uploads.